Why is studying object consumption vital for material culture? Imagine walking through a market or a home and noticing the objects around you. Every item tells a story about the people who made, used, or discarded it. That's what studying object consumption is all about. It's not just about what people buy or own, but about understanding what those objects mean in their lives. When we look at how people consume objects, we see how they express their identities, social status, and cultural beliefs. For example, a family might pass down a treasured heirloom because it connects them to their history. Or a person might choose a certain brand to show their social standing. These choices reveal a lot about their values and community. In cultural anthropology, material culture includes all the physical things people create and use. This can be tools, clothing, art, or even spaces like homes and markets. These objects are more than just things. They carry meanings that shape how people see themselves and others. When someone buys a new smartphone, they are not just getting a device. They are also making a statement about modernity, status, or even their identity. How people consume objects, what they buy, and how they dispose of things all reflected the cultural norms and social rules of their community. Studying consumption helps anthropologists understand broader social patterns. For example, what people choose to buy can show economic differences or social hierarchies. It can also reveal cultural values, like the importance of sustainability or tradition. When a community values handcrafted objects over mass-produced items, it shows their respect for tradition and local skills. Consumption practices can also show how cultures change over time, adapting new trends or rejecting old customs. Objects also have a life beyond their initial use. They can become symbols, heirlooms, or even artifacts in a museum. Why some objects are kept and others thrown away can tell us about what a culture treasures or considers important. For example, in some societies, clothing or jewelry worn during special ceremonies holds deep cultural significance. These objects help define social roles and reinforce cultural identity. By studying how people acquire, use, and discard objects, anthropologists can see how daily life is woven into larger cultural stories. It helps explain why certain items are central to rituals or celebrations. It also shows how material things influence social bonds and community cohesion. For instance, shared objects like communal dishes or traditional clothing can strengthen group identity. In essence, understanding object consumption is key to understanding material culture because it reveals how people create meaning through their possessions. It shows how objects are active parts of social life, shaping relationships and cultural practices. When we look at what people consume and how they do it, we get a clearer picture of their values, their history, and their way of life. This makes studying consumption a vital part of understanding human culture in all its diversity.